What's up and what's going on, guys? It is completely official. We are now doing the flipping series. Now it's time for us to grind out Tutorial Island. I really wish there was a Skippy on this island, but I suppose there isn't. It was pretty helpful that there was one on Dead Man, but let's fucking do this series, boys. Boom, we just flew right through the Tutorial Island. If you guys haven't noticed already, the official name of this account is iFlipAtTheGE. Pretty fucking badass that I was able to get that name. Really surprised that it wasn't taken, but we got it. Now it's time to venture up to the GE and let's get it rolling. Alright, so we made it to the GE. We are a member now, and it's time to sell everything that we got in the inventory, and that's what we're going to use to start out with. Why am I not just doing one GP? It's because every single account will have these items to start out with, and might as well just take it to your advantage. Alright, awesome. We sold all of those items and we ended up coming up with 1,481 coins. We even took the 25 coins out of the bank. So this is exactly what RuneScape starts you out with, and it's exactly what we're going to start with. Let's try to find our first item now. Alright, so right there is pretty much pure bank. I decided to put in a couple items. I did the gold ring. I flipped that for 12 GP profit. Just to check it out. So I'm just going to leave that in there right now so it doesn't go on my history. I'm just going to keep it there. I put all these different pages in for different prices. I got this one for 103 GP, and I just flipped it for 215 2015 coins. And I just put 2015. It was just a random number. So you can see right here, I bought it for 103 coins, put it for 2015 coins, and I bought the gold ring here for 160. And you guys can see that I did sell it for 172, but I'm not going to keep that there. So I'm going to try to buy a couple. Well, actually, I'm going to go figure out what page that was again. I wasn't exactly sure the number. Bandos page 4. I see it right there at the bottom. Okay, great. So I'm going to try to buy a couple more Bandos page 4s. This is all raw, guys, so if I mess up or anything, just keep it all raw. You guys can have fun. Okay, so at 103 GP each, we're going to try to buy 10 Bandos page 4s. And if I could buy all these and flip them again for 2,015 coins each, 2K and 15 coins, that would be a nice profit. I'm trying to get all these other pages. I am going to put some offers in for a couple other random items. How I figured this out, I just really decided that I was like, what am I going to choose? Something that people would just dump and something that people will buy for any price because it's really not worth that much money. If they do want it, it's just exactly as a Bandos page. People get in a clue like, oh, it's a shitty clue. I'm just going to dump it for whatever price it sells for. And if somebody wants to fill the book for whatever reason, just to have a book set, or they want to try something with a max strength bonus like the Bandos page, then they pay whatever because it's only a couple K per page. So it's a really good item to start with if you are doing that yourself. Now this is going perfect. I'm buying these gold rings for 160 each, right? And I'm selling them for 204 each. That's pretty crazy. Let's keep buying these gold rings and see what we can get for them. Alright, so here's an example of an item that doesn't work too well due to other people merching it. Somebody like completely just blew this item out of the water out of random. As you guys can see the history right here, which is the same as last, I bought 7 gold rings for 160 each. I sold it for 204 each instantly pretty much. And I've also sold them at 172 and bought another at 160. Now we can go check the GE, and I can't even buy one for 400 GP. It's been sitting in there for like 5 minutes. But I did check the charts and somebody bought a ton of them. So right here is pretty much an instant flip. Here's just a little bit of a log on some things that I checked. I checked whiteberries out and I ended up making a little bit of profit there. And I also checked out snapegrass. I actually lost 1 GP. I figured that the margin isn't big enough to even bother. I mean, I could do a 1 GP margin, but I'm not even going to bother. But I did find this item, climbing boots. I bought them at 721 coins each, and I sold for 850 coins. So that's a nice little margin. If you look at the percentages, that's a very, very nice size percentage from the price of this item to begin with. And I'm going to continue trying to do the climbing boots. I think somebody's trying to merch them actually, so I might want to ride with that. But just going to try to flip it a little bit, make a little bit of profit. Alright, so here's an item that I've been working with pretty well. It's climbing boots. I have put them in for a lot of different prices and get a lot of different feedback from this item. The prices jump all over the place. Look at the charts and everything. I think somebody is also merching this item, which is pretty crazy. I think they got dumped right here because I bought one for 317 and I sold it for 891 instantly. It's really weird. The prices jump around a lot, but I have been steadily profiting off it. I made quite a few K off of that. Well, obviously in the long run, that's not much at all. But for me right now, it's really good starting cash because I really don't have that many options that I can use with just a few K. So I put in a new offer for a Diamond Crozier. I put it in for 5K and 3 coins. If you want to see why I add extra coins at the end, you can check out my flipping guide. It will probably be at the side, or you can go to my videos or whatever. So I'm going to try the Diamond Crozier. I'm going to try to sell it back for 6K the med price. I've done this before. I know this is a successful flip item. It just takes a little bit of time, and what I have right now is a bit of time because there's not really much things I can work on, like I said about 30 seconds ago. But I still have another offer in for climbing boots. Like I said, the prices are jumping everywhere. I got it in for 756 right now. I'll try to flip it for about 100 GP profit each. And I did put an offer in for a steel dagger for 1 coin because I had bought these on my Abimuller for 1 coin before and able to flip them for like 10, 15K. It's pretty good. I just really can't wait till I have more cash and then I can actually have a lot more items to work with. Right now it's a little bit hard. I have to do very limited items with very, very tiny margins, but it is what it is. I told you guys I'm going to do it from nothing all the way to the top, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to continue grinding out my skiller for the skiller commentary and then just occasionally check in on this. I'm going to try to log in like 8 to 10 times per day. The more times I log in, the more I can reset my flips and whatnot. So just take a second and check out my history right here. You can see I bought climbing boots at $678 each, about 24 of them right there, about 19 there for the same price. I just sold them for 1,499 coins each. Just take that in for a second. That's ridiculous that I just made that much of a margin on this item. I wish I had more items. It definitely got merched up. And then I bought some more and literally pretty much instantly bought some. And like I have offers in, you guys can see right here. I'll go into my exchange. I have an offer right now. I bought 15 out of the 33 that I put in, so I have that offer in and I have that offer in. All my money right now is in climbing boots because it's very, very good margins right now. And I bought them at $678 each. That's what I'm consistently buying them at, and I'm selling them for at least 1K each almost. That's ridiculous. Really fast money. My cash stack grew immensely after getting this 1.4, pretty much 1.5K sell on these. It's just insane. 100K cash stack is going to be here before you know it, and I might do a little bit more of the Croziers, but right now I'm just going to take advantage of the climbing boots. It's really good to stay consistent on some items. Some items work really well, and some items work not as well. I mean, I could make money off the Croziers, obviously. I can just keep buying them at the price. I know those will buy at that because I've done them before, like I said, I think in a previous clip, but I won't make nearly as much of a margin if I do the Croziers compared to staying with the climbing boots. Okay, so this is going to be the last clip of the video, and I know I didn't do too many different items in this video, as you guys can see right here in my history, but the key thing is to stick with items that actually work. I'm going to do a little bit more of variety in the next episode now that I have a little bit more cash, but with very limited cash, I really couldn't do too many items, so I really had to stick with the items that I knew that would actually do pretty well. So you guys can see the offers that I have right here, and I have 139K cash in my inventory, and let's check my GE offers. I have cash in here, which I'm actually going to cancel so you guys can see them in the history and the final cash stack of this episode. Hopefully over 200K, 205K, pretty awesome. From starting from literally nothing, like you guys seen, I bought 150 climbing boots there for 696 each on average, and I sold them all for at least 997 each. And a lot of the different times you guys can see right here, I sold some for 1.6K, sold some a little bit over 1K, a little bit 1K, and you guys seen other clips before. I sold them at all different rates, but that's pretty good. But on average, I got them for 696K, and I also did buy some Croziers, which I'm probably going to put some more offers back in for the climbing boots and Croziers because the items work pretty damn well. So I hope this really gave you guys a little bit of an idea on items that you could use, and hopefully these items don't crash. And I'm putting up this video. I doubt they will because there's so many different people buying these items to begin with, and it actually worked for me. So you guys can see right here, I started from nothing. I got 205K in pretty much no time at all. All I had to do was just randomly log into this account and check the updates that I got in the GE. So my guys cut off a little bit. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section below of any support you have or any sort of questions or anything. Clearly I didn't show you exactly how to merch. I gave you a little bit of heads up. I didn't really even find the margins really in these items. I just guesstimated them and it ended up actually working. You can't really do that with every item, and I highly don't suggest doing that with higher rate items, but they're very low. They're not really worth much, so that's why I really just put it in for whatever happened, and whatever works best is what worked best. So yeah, so I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Be sure to tap that thumbs up. Like I said, any suggestions, be sure to drop them in the comment section below. I got a PK video coming, I got hybriding stuff coming, I've got a lot of stuff coming, and I've also got maybe a demo coming video. I have the clips for it, but I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to release it. The clips are a little bit old, but I may actually go get some new clips depending on what you guys want. So I really hope you guys enjoyed enjoyed this series, and be sure to check out for the next episode. Not exactly sure when it'll come. I'm trying to put these as soon as possible. But the next episode, I will probably make up to 1 mil or so. But now that we have a little bit more cash, it's time to do a little bit more work.